Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the month of October. We're going to take a look at an overview of October for you, find out what's coming out for you. We're going to do career, finances, and love for you this month. And we're going to talk about, whatever the situation is, what is working for you, what the obstacles might be, and what sort of outcome we might have for you for the month. So let's start with the career energies here, Taurus. If you are here and you are brand new, welcome. I hope you will stay. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner if you would like to stay. If this is you that's always coming back here, my ride or dies, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much. See what kind of energy is coming out for you. Oh, and if you're interested in a private read, the sale is only on for 3 more days. It'll end at midnight on the 30th. So if you want to get in on the sale price, up to $20 off my private reads, you better get on it. Here we go. Let's talk about career. What's coming up in the career for Taurus, please? Mental conflict. Okay, we'll clarify that a little bit more and find out what's going on. We've got deception and envy. Ooh, okay. Tell me about finances. Finances for Taurus, please. We've got the labyrinth. Okay, so it looks like you're on some sort of a journey of your financial quests here. It's like it feels like a financial quest that you're on here. I feel like for some of you that maybe you might be stuck. Like maybe you're in a situation where you're not making any more than you made last year. Maybe you didn't get the raise this year or something like that. It feels like maybe you're going to be going on some sort of a journey here to try and find something new. This career energy is sort of interesting then. If the labyrinth comes up for your finances, you might be stuck in a dead end place, or a place where you feel like no one is that really cares if you get ahead or not. We do have good luck. I like it. We've got money, right? Money, and we're just talking about finances. So it's card number 10. I feel like there is something that is going to be new, a new way to make money. So it won't be in the job that you're in right now. Tell me about love for Taurus, please. For October 2024, tell me about Taurus. We've got playfulness. It says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Sometimes you get into relationships, Taurus, and it gets to be too frickin' serious, right? It ends up being us putting, either them putting it on us or us putting it on them. We start to make demands of time, of energy, of whatever it is. And I feel like you need to introduce a little more playfulness. It's time to get out on the playground and have a little bit of fun. Bottom of the deck, it says manifesting miracles. It says your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. All right. Tell me more about Taurus, please. Tell me what is the situation about career, please. What's the situation about the career? We've got the Ace of Cups. What's working for you is the King of Pentacles. I like it. We've got obstacles, which could be the Empress. Very interesting. And then we have the outcome, which is, it's this one here, which is the Eight of Wands, which is things that are picking up or moving quickly here. All right, tell me about finances for Taurus. Tell me about finances. We've got the Devil. In the reverse, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Ace of Wands, and we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Very interesting. And then we have love. Tell me about love for Taurus in October 2024. Tell me about Taurus. We have the Seven of Pentacles, something that's working for you. We have the Three of Cups. I like it. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers. Well, very, very interesting energy here, Taurus. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think for the overall month, it feels like you're waiting for things to get started. It's, hang on, just listening. I just heard a song. Okay, I just heard, who are they? Will.i.am and Fergie. I can't remember the name of the group. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. I just heard him say, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah, so something is about to start up here. I feel like you're waiting for something to start, for something to change here. We do have the King of Cups, possibly in love for some of you. All right, let's find a place to put these. We'll put these over here. All right, Taurus. So It does look like here for the situation here with your career. It does feel like, I feel like the mental conflict is whether you are supposed to leave that position or not, whether you're supposed to leave the place of employment. I feel like you really wish that you could find something to do that you really love. And so the situation is, I feel, trying to find a job that you really love, something that's going to make you really happy. What's working for you is the King of Pentacles. I feel like the reason that you want to leave this place of work here isn't because you're not making enough money. I feel like you are making enough money, but I feel like whatever it is, it's got you in mental conflict. It's got you in the crossroads here. The obstacle to overcome here is the Empress. So it could be either for you, it could be somebody who's in your life that is a partner, like a partner in love, who doesn't want you to make a change. Somebody here doesn't want you to make a change. They just want you to stay there forever and just make the money that you're making. But I don't think that you're happy there. The outcome is the Eight of Wands. So there is movement here. Tell me about the mental conflict here. So yeah, it's a breakthrough here that you've had, or a realization that it's time to go. Why is it time to go? Because of the Five of Swords. You don't like the management or the people that you work with. Take it as it resonates for you. We do have the High Priestess. You've been thinking about moving for a long while, but mostly I think that you've been silent with the people who you are having difficulties with. That there is somebody in the workplace, I feel that you've realized that you just don't get along with. It's like you don't agree with the way they run the ship. And that's why it's time for you to go. You want to find something that you like. I feel like you've been holding your tongue long enough. Look at this. Just gonna look at that. Feels like you've been holding your tongue long enough here. I don't think that you want to. It almost looks like somebody here is holding their tongue. And then we have silence with the High Priestess, making a plan under the surface here, right? So the situation, I feel like you're trying to find something new. We've got the Five of Wands, but you're hesitating. You're hesitating, and I think it might be because of this person. This person could be anybody, really. It could be a mother, could be an older sister, could be could be feminine or masculine Empress in your life. Somebody who feels that they have more wisdom. Somebody who's trying to give you advice, possibly. Tell me about what's working for you. The King of Pentacles is working for you, Taurus. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you know what, Taurus? Wherever you go, whatever you do, we know things about you, right? We know things about Taurus, and that is Taurus knows how to handle money. Taurus knows how to make money out of nothing. It feels like you're qualified wherever you go, Taurus. You're a hard worker. You pick up things quickly. People like you. Like, it feels like the Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like everything is about to change in your career. I feel like you're about to change careers to something that is far more abundant, or something that is going to help you grow, because this is expansion. It's Jupiter, right? So I feel like the Five of Wands is telling me that although you're holding back, and I feel like there's somebody in your life here who doesn't want you to move, and it's not that they don't want you to do well, because the Empress, everybody around the Empress is abundant. So I feel like this person is really on your side, but I feel like this person is an obstacle. So it could be either this person could be your boss. It could be that this person is somebody in your life who is a partner, who doesn't want you to leave the situation, doesn't want you to leave the job. Why is this an obstacle? The obstacle is the Two of Wands in the reverse. It feels like this person does not want you to make a quick move just because you're unhappy, and you're unhappy with the way they run the ship, the way the business runs itself. I feel like somebody here feels like the business that they're working in is kind of underhanded and is not being truthful and honest with its employees or the way it presents itself. That's what it feels like with the conflict, the mental conflict. And so it feels like somebody here feels like with the mental conflict, to me, that's the number 2, and it's the Two of Swords, and then we have 5, that's 7 swords. It feels like you don't trust the people that run the business, or you don't trust your superiors. So I feel like this person, the Empress, is somebody who's going to try and slow you down. Let's think about it. Let's get balanced in the way that we think, right? This person is also the Queen of Pentacles, and that's why I was saying that maybe this person is somebody who's engaging with you as a spouse, or someone you live with, or something like that. This person just doesn't want to see you take some sort of a leap of faith and then end up taking a bump for it, because the Two of Wands for me in the reverse, Taurus, is something that you do without thinking about it. You do it, like, I feel like you've been thinking about it here, but I feel like this person doesn't want you to make a quick leap. Like, they don't want you to go out in a blaze of glory and quit the job before you find another one. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. What's the outcome here? Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Taurus. We've got the Five of Cups. So I feel like you are moving forward, but it is regretful that you do have to go. That's what it feels like. You don't really want to go, but I feel like you have to. And because you just don't trust. You feel like these people are underhanded. I feel it's a realization you've come to with the Sun here, and it feels like it's a place that you know that you don't belong anymore, that it feels like you are holding back, but eventually you will go sometime in the month of October here. We do have finances, the labyrinth, right? It seems like you're going round and round and round with the finances. And we have card number 15. It's the number of the devil. It feels like obsessively going around and around, like you feel like you're a rat in a maze in this job here. And so I feel like your finances are kind of there as well. It feels like you need to go on a new journey, and I feel like this is gonna, this career change is going to make an impact on your finances here. We do have the Ace of Cups. Oh, I like it because the Ace of Cups is here, because I feel like you're going to find something that you love here. And we have the Nine of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like you finally, with these finances here, I feel like you're no longer being quiet about it. You're just saying, look, I've gone over all the details. I have all of the information I need. I have the wisdom. I'm being very practical with how I move. The Nine of Cups tells me that I need to go on to my wish fulfillment, and the Ace of Cups, of course, being here, tells me I need to do something that I love. So I feel like you're going to love the way your finances grow after you get out of the labyrinth and go on this journey. I feel like it's going to be a happy journey, and I feel like this, the Hermit energy in the reverse tells me that you finally let go. That you finally let go and you release, right? We got the devil energy in the reverse. To me, this is a release. It's like the devil had you chained to this. It's almost like, it's like a Stockholm syndrome. You can get into a job where it's really terrible and awful and they treat the people terrible. I was there for 12 years, right? And you start to get Stockholm syndrome, where you start to feel bad about the people also that run the place, but they're the ones that are actually, crap runs downhill. I feel like they're making bad decisions, which is making everyone else's life hell. So I feel like you're releasing it. So it feels like with the finances here, you're releasing the fear that things aren't going to work out if you decide to leave this job. We've got the Two of Swords. There's your decision. I feel like you are making a decision to go. So what's working for you is the Ten of Swords. What's working for you is you're about to leave the job, and I feel like the finances are about to pick up because you're doing something different here. We do have the Seven of Wands. I'm going to say save your money. Make sure that you've got enough in the bank before you leave the job. The finances are going to be fine. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant in the reverse. Almost it feels like somebody here is deciding to go out on their own, like maybe start a business. And that might be why the Empress is here saying, look, we need stability. We need stability here. And the Two of Wands, don't take any, don't quit your job before the business is taking off here. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands for your finances, the Seven of Wands is defense, right? It feels like you've decided that you've got to do it for yourself, or you've got to stand up for yourself in terms of the finances, and you've got to leave the employer. But I feel like you've got to save money. And the Seven of Wands is telling me keep it inside the boundaries. Make sure that you've got enough money before you quit the job, right? If that's what you're going to do. We've got an obstacle here of the Ace of Wands. Tell me why this is the obstacle. We've got the obstacle is the Hierophant. Very interesting. So I feel like the obstacle is you want to leave now. I feel like you know that you can make more money being like a freelancer. Or when I see the Hierophant in the reverse, it's somebody who's not following the rules of society, the rules of the business, the rules of the Empress. Somebody who's decided, you know what, I'm just not doing what you say anymore. I'm the person who's in charge, and I trust myself. I do believe like the Hierophant in the reverse is like the free fall. It's like I'm going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of this information, a little bit of that information. It's like I'm going to take something from the Muslims, I'm going to take something from the Hindus, I'm going to take something from the Jews, I'm going to take all this information that I've learned from all these people, and I'm going to put it into some sort of a new path that is going to be specifically tailored for me. That's what the Hierophant in the reverse is. So I feel like this obstacle is that you're like on this path, got to be stable, got to be sturdy, got to keep moving, doing the right thing. The Ace of Wands is like, I want to go right now. I just want to cut away from this, and I want to go because I know there's more money to be made out there freelancing, right? We've got the Hierophant in the reverse. What is the outcome? So it does feel like that you are doing something that is different from anything you've ever done before. You might even start a business. The Hierophant in the upright to me is somebody who's following someone else's rules, following doctrine, following inside the lines. The Hierophant in the reverse is coloring outside the lines. I'll do what I want. I'll take the pieces that make sense to me, and I'll make something that I will call my own. There it is, the Fool. I like it. Taurus, it feels like somebody here in the month of October is about to make a really big decision about how we're going to move in the world. When it comes to finances, I really do believe that this leap of faith and you doing your own thing is something that is going to bring you coins, something that is going to bring you, it says here, good luck, right? Coins, it does have 11 here. You might already be seeing signs, but look, it's 10. 10 is the new beginning, and that's what you're doing here. You're starting a new beginning here. But I feel like you're recycling all the things that you've learned from all of the people or all of the businesses, and I realize things now, just a personal note. I realized, the reason that I was a hairstylist is so, and that's how I started out this life, so I could learn color. And why? Because now I'm a photographer, and color and placement in hairdressing, you learn about symmetry, right? And asymmetry. And I feel like that applies to photography, and all of that applies to tarot, right? So it's sort of interesting how I feel like you are following along your spiritual path the way that you should. All right. So we have for love, we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Look, you don't have to be sticking to anybody. You don't have to pledge allegiance to the person that you're with. Just have fun. Go out there and have fun. Meet new people. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. It's time for you to be a little more vulnerable with your emotions. We do have the Knight of Swords, because I feel like this can start right now. I feel like it's here. You just have to see it, believe it, and do it in order for it to work out. We do have the Knight of Swords. We have the Tower. I like it. It's a realization here, Taurus, that, you know what, I can do this right now if I want to. I can become vulnerable and go out and have a lot of fun in the dating world, or fun with my spouse. Maybe for those of you who do have a spouse, you're renewing the connection, like going out and playing on the swing set, going out for ice cream at 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's playful things that I think you should do. So it's a realization that you need to be a whole lot more playful than you have been in the past, whether you are single or connected to someone. So what's the situation? Seven of Pentacles. It's time to put some work in on it. I feel like somebody here has some ideas, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles right here, and we have the Six of Pentacles. It's time to give more reciprocal energy. Reciprocal energy is back and forth, right? So I feel like, first of all, that you need to find people who are like you, so you don't end up giving and they don't end up taking. But I feel like you have an idea of what you want to do from here. I feel like you're ready to work on it. We've got the Eight of Cups. Maybe it's time for you to just walk away from things that no longer serve you in order to get on another path, because the Seven of Pentacles is about your intention to change paths, right? Your intention is throwing the seeds of intention and then nurturing those. I feel like somebody here is looking at a new path. What's working for you? Look, you're a social butterfly. I feel like you're a person that everybody likes. They like to talk to you. They like being around you. I feel like you're a whole lot of fun when you get to a party, I'm going to say. And I feel like it's time for you to have more social time, social gatherings. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like it's the Queen of Swords in the reverse, I feel, is a bit of a warning that if you're going to go out and be social, try not to be too honest with people. It's not like you have to give everything up right at the beginning. You don't have to tell everybody your life story. Stop throwing all of your stuff at people. I'm not saying that you are, but you know what I mean? It's like sometimes we can end up with verbal diarrhea when we're talking to people that we don't know. So I'm going to say the Queen of Swords in the reverse is kind of a warning that's telling me that you don't really have to give it up all of it all at once, that you can keep some of it to yourself. We have your obstacle is the Eight of Pentacles. It might be your work, Taurus. It might be that you're caught up in this whole finding a new job. You might be working a lot. So the obstacle could be the workplace. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working really hard. Look, I know that to be true. I'm a Taurus sun too, right? And sometimes people are like, hey, hey, what are you doing over there? Like, we haven't heard from you for weeks. I'm like, oh yeah, I just been working, right? I love what I do. So there you go. So Taurus, I feel like you're being told, it's great to have the 10 of Pentacles here, and you work really hard, but it could sort of influence the kind of friends that you make. And I mean by that, it could impact the friendships. I mean, you might become a little bit dry, a little bit boring, possibly. If all of you're going to be doing is working, I think that you need to have more social interactions in the month of October. The month of October. Look, the outcome is the Lovers. I feel like for some of you that you're going to be meeting someone new, because right here it says you are, in fact, manifesting miracles. Tell me about the Lovers. Taurus, we have the World card. It's time for you to let go of things that don't serve you, right? We do have the Lovers here is like you need to make a choice to close the door on something. You can't move forward if you're still looking back there. So, I mean, I feel like somebody here needs to close out a chapter. And I don't mean just saying, yeah, I'm not going to think about them anymore. I mean, get them out of your phone, get them out of your life, stop following them on social media, stop looking at them on social media. It's time for you to close the door and start to meet new friends. You're manifesting miracles in the month of October. We do have Judgment. It's all about decisions this month. It sure is. A decision to leave the employer, a decision to make more money or go out on your own as a freelancer or do whatever you want to do in a business. It's all about closing the door and making a decision to not get so wrapped up in your work that you're unable to meet people in a social situation and actually be engaging, right? Because sometimes if the only thing that you do is work, eat, sleep, you can become kind of boring. So I think that the Queen of Swords in the reverse is telling me it might be a little bit dry. Like the information you have to offer might be a little bit dry. It's time for you to stop working so hard and get out there and be a little more social. A bunch of decision making in the month of October, Taurus. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I will go now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.